We're back!
Indeed.
Feels like an eternity waiting today to do this.
You see, Clive, we're not alone. If we are to win the day, we must all play our part. And ours lies beyond those doors.
As you have told me many times.
We fought long and hard for this moment. Sid's dream, our dream, is within our grasp.
We need only endure this final trial, and we shall. Together.
Oh, Joshua. If only it was so simple.
Yeah.
There's at least 5 more.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
Coots is just like, oh man, here we go.
Yeah.
Bro, really?
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
I'm about to say that you are not making us fight these.
Thank you.
Coots, I would rather if you help them open the door. Hi, guy. Hi, dickweed.
Welcome, sons of fire.
Oh, there we go.
No!
Is that the first time they've seen Ultima? No, Dion's seen it once before.
Yeah.
But everyone else, that is the first time they have seen Ultima. Well, just before we leave, remember to dodge the rock! What? Dion, dodge the big rock! Just saw the out of context dogs post today and it reminded me of this. Or this scene reminded me of it. It's like just them barking at the, do you shit on the floor? No, it was the cat. We don't have a cat. Fuck.
Joshua, wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
Golbez's theme starts playing. It feels like that would fit here.
Our darkness.
Yeah.
I think it's Golbez clad in darkness is the official title.
Worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them.
Oh boy.
As fate has seen fit to deliver you home. Consider this our welcoming gift.
Turn the lights off, I can barely see.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
Alright, now I can see. Well, this is an FF5 reference if I've ever seen one. I believe that's like FF5, Dissidia. We might see Gilgi here, but I doubt he's gonna show up. Something tells me this game is too serious for his comedic outlook.
Yeah.
He might show up as a hunt. I hope he does.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back.
Oh, is this where we get lore of the before times? This is what I've wanted all game.
I guess.
When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor, we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
So you gave us magic and caused the blight at the same time, by accident.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
So this was all the gods doing.
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Also getting big FF3 vibes, just World of Darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, looking around, just taking in all this stuff. Also, for those who have played FF9, this just reminds me of the final boss arena. But we don't like to talk about Necron here. We hate Necron. Necron sucks.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow, Valisthea. There would the true work begin, for the black crept yet behind us. And soon did we arrive at a solution, the illness having spread to every organ. There was but one escape from this fate, to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him. So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
I'm trying to figure this out because it sounds like they're trying to make Ultima out to be someone who just lived, was to being of a higher power, and then discarded the body. So not actually a god, which is what I had thought of all along, but... being a bit confusing in like what Ultima is, because they like to paint him as a god. He paints himself as a god. Then it's like, oh, then we cast our bodies off, and then we found Valisthea. I'm just like, but if you can just teleport around. You're a god. Who's to stop you?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it.
Yeah, we knew this.
Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom.
But
And
we
our
have
future
humans on the
secure.
other
We
on
fell
continents and
to
crap.
slumber, though that
Shrug.
would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his god's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance. Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind, just unwilling to admit the truth. Though we're one and the same.
Okay, so I think I've got it, and it's really weird. So they're like, there's the gods, right? Big gods, Grieger, all that. Then we have the lower tier, the beings they made. I think that's what Ultima is. So they lived on the world somewhere. We don't know. And then they got magic, also came with the blight. Their civilization is probably the fallen stuff that we keep seeing everywhere, which explains why they're all around the ruins and kind of seem to want to do what Ultima wants. They're also with the wraiths. So they like, all right, well, let's just. The bodies suck. We can't live forever in them to make our new world. So let's just abandon them. And then they found like, oh hey, there's this other place. Actually, I don't know about the fallen ships, but it's like, here's this other place. Let's make humans and, you know, use them as our slaves to do what we want. And then they went to sleep and said, well, that was a mistake. But I don't know. That's just a theory. That's terrifying.
Is that?
Ifrit, or what's left of him.
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do. Why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have. Now you are fully grown, our Mythos. It is time at last for you to serve your
We were born and weren't claimed by the Phoenix, and she like said, "Trash, get out of here."
Trash.
If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are. The fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us. And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place
I gotta kind of agree
in
that's
your
like,
new paradise.
we only got this because you abandoned us.
Do
It's
you
your fault, buddy.
imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world. Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever required you, Mythos.
So this is not.
When the time comes
This is not the
to bid
lore of the
this
Fallen, which I was
wretched
hoping it was.
realm
That's what I want to know.
farewell.
Mm-hmm.
None shall follow, none shall remain.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
Fight time?
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that this master will not tolerate disobedience.
Oh boy, not like I haven't heard those words before, says Clive, who suffered for 13 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. There's the being in the painting.
My friends. My family. We have all suffered. All fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore.
Yeah, you sure did us a great service by having bears whose body can't handle magic and turn to stone. You did
Yeah.
a great job with that one.
Offenders, hearts disdained.
Okay, well, that's what that does.
Oh, well then. That's not what I expected to happen.
What the? Thought I was on Ifrit. Ooh, I don't like that one. Nope. Nope. There we go. Haha!
Yeah, boop.
Beep. I jumped apparently. Oh.
Such
I was say I felt like the UI disappeared.
sublimed through game stamping. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition. In fitting season shall we reap our harvest. We will
Don't know how you're supposed to dodge that.
I don't either. Unless... Because, like, the only thing that I would think I would do is, like, maybe jump before that second part goes off, and then, like, or use Garuda.
Got this real quick. Well, that put me in the mark of the storm, but dodged neutron flare.
Help me, boy.
Ow. Dick. Dodged way too early. That might be the plan, is to use Garuda, but I have to be able to get close to him.
Well, you don't really need to get close.
Yeah, to use Garuda, I have to be.
Well, close enough that, you know, the arm can still grab and then launch you into the air.
That's what I mean. I
that's
have to
just
get
what I-
closer than where I was.
And then, like, maybe air dodge to delay your fall a little bit more afterwards. That's the only thing I can think of.
Because he keeps doing Event Horizon. I can't get that close with that there.
Yeah.
So it's just precise timing of the jump.
Yeah, I haven't really had to jump to avoid things.
If I could, I could use Garuda, but
Yeah.
I can't.
Gifted
The reach
this
is long.
chance.
It's unfortunately not that long.
And still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends.
Chaos.
Means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender.
Man, if only I could see. They have a really bad habit of doing this.
Yeah.
Like, maybe don't make the attack red when the arena is red.
Prostrate yourselves.
I like his little fucking noise when he falls.
Thankfully that pushes us away when he makes it. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Sucky if he didn't.
Yeah.
Ah, frickin' Ricochet. Ow! I didn't see the reach back.
I think you might have dodged into the flames.
No, but he did another swing around him. That's where they came from. Because he was facing that way when he... When I saw him, he turned around. see it like it's really far.
Yeah.
At last.
Ha ha! Ta-da! 46.
Yeah.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment.
You are complete. You have absorbed my essence.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
I guess my mind palace. Oh, that's trippy.
Yeah.
Jill talking to Jill.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
The little weeble wobbles.
Yeah.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try. So why not leave it all behind?
I love Joshua's the only one who's not
Yeah.
doing that.
Behind.
Clive!
With the Whipple wobbles in the background.
Would somebody save me? Would anybody love me?
You had Hugo, you gave him up.
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you
Oh, get out of here. I don't need your snarky ass in my mind palace.
See how the world bends and warps
Get out of
under
here.
the weight of your hungering hearts.
Oh, look at that. The horse is talking to me.
Oh, look, all these people I don't care about.
Just go away.
Clive, why are you listening to these faces of all people?
Right?
These
it's
all
my-
tried to kill you.
I think his mind has been poisoned already, and that's the explanation.
Yeah.
But it's just like, of Ultima, of all of the people that you could have chosen, why these? The people we hated with all of our guts. This is like telling our mob, getting our mob, and saying you should just give up. And we're like, this is just nothing. This is just another day at home.
Yeah. I was told that every morning at breakfast.
give up. He'll never be as good as Joshua. Uh-huh, sure, Mom. I said as I took a bite of my oatmeal.
Why did you even bother getting up this morning?
None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Ah, neat. We can summon Blind Joshua.
Remember who you are.
Clive.
There we go. That's how those eyes wake up.
Once more, lest
Yeah.
you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look. Ultima.
Get out of my mind, Palace. It's mine.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched.
I mean, you did a really piss poor
And
attempt
the
of it.
Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest.
I
by
slept
the
with that
power
feather
of
for
will
5 years.
alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
I mean, you're one to speak. You literally cast off your body so you can enact this plan, all in the name of your own will.
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, we somehow did it.
Unless something is busting out from it. No, never mind.
It's probably just us busting out from it.
No, we're still here.
Clive, wake up.
That.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
Sorry, Joshua. This cutscene cannot be skipped.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god, You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin, does our true power quicken?
This isn't Xenoblade. Get out of here.
And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering.
I mean, I guess he could say this.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot more of that town left than I thought there was. I was about to say, is he gonna drop us off here?
And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh? Oh. Oh. Well,
I
that
see.
civilization is gone. Also, yeah, I now know what Reddit was talking about. It's like, oh, trust me, you'll know. If you have any doubts, it's not the final dungeon.
Giant sky castle.
That's not the final dungeon.
The bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they?
Just want to say.
Oh, fuck me.
Of course, he's the first one to see it.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
That's a great
This
question.
is wrong. Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine.
Of Clive, what the fuck happened?
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon.
Dion, this means you.
Thank you.
Okay. That better be you jumping towards the ship, buddy. He did the thing!
He did the thing.
Gav going out to Clive. What the fuck was that rock that came from the sky? The beast summoned it! I don't know. There's something different about the map. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. Not sure.
I know it's the green mark right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The crystal's gone. That's what it is.
You're right. The crystal's gone. But it looks so weird without it. I was like,
I need to tell everyone what's on Eric's mind, and I'm going to need Otto's help.
Okay, well, we're not ready yet. I can tell at a glance.
We gotta know the threat we're dealing with first.
I'm very curious about what quest he says is here.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Okay, it's that one.
Think you can help?
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
I didn't stab him hard enough.
Story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck then.
So, short story. A lot of shit's fucked up. Long story. Blacks out, comes back. Alright, are we all on the same page?
As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
the Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot
yeah, they kind of just
contain the chaos engulfing Randar.
Yeah.
Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
So that kind of proves my theory. It's just like the land just can't contain the sudden burst of ether, so it's just like
stone here.
Yeah.
And we just kind of
Ultima
get
told
fucked.
us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right.
Clear your heads.
That's right.
Give it a bit of thought. Don't fret.
Well,
Do what you
go
can.
on, then. Bugger off.
Byron's like, I fought for 2 days straight. I'm sitting right here.
You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Nope. I'm doing my double check after everything. Oh, there it is. Like a big old middle finger in the sky.
Yeah.
Man, if I knew how to do it and had the time, I would just stop at freeze frame and you would just hear the dry erase mark.
Ultima may have created
Saw the rest of the hand around it.
It doesn't make us who we are.
Yeah.
Only we can do that.
That's the one piece of editing I really want to figure out how to do.
For our survival.
It's like drawing on it
So be
in
it.
post.
It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be. But a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it. It won't be easy. It may take generations. Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
You know, a world where the grass isn't growing black.
Yeah.
And that's pretty nice.
First, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies.
Founder pops in. Man, I don't know shit. What the fuck's happening?
I am the Phoenix.
Yeah.
I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember.
Voice that sounds like King Yambus comes in. Nah, I don't know shit, fam.
I yield.
You're on your own.
Only what you must. Yes. I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are. And what of my wings?
Oh yeah, the giant dragon.
Lest
How
you
did we forget?
You go to stand against
Yeah.
God. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is.
And both Garuda and Titan showed up.
Their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Okay, okay, but to be fair,
Then mine will...
to be fair, they also both were crazy.
Yeah.
Kai doesn't know that, but still. Both Yuko and Benedicto were like, oh my god, everything's lost, what am I gonna do? And then they exploded.
I'll have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come. You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret?
My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
I have a letter with his name on it. It's called my spear through his heart.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
Aw, man. I hope that girl's alright.
Yeah.
She seemed like she was outside the city, so maybe, but...
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Where's she at? Oh, okay. So I will say there has been a trivia that's been very much confusing to me. It was like, collect 6 signboards. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I haven't seen anything. I'm near like the end of the game. Started doing some quests. Got some sideboards that batch like the seals and stuff. I was like, ah, I see. So I got the red chocobo. What else did I got? The Hanged Man from Quentin. Martha's Rest. I got the Crimson Caravan. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Lovely weather we're having.
Yeah.
Clive, that sucks. Sorry, I'm just terrible at small talk.
That might not be such a bad idea.
Clive strikes me as the man who's terrible at small talk, so brings up like the absolute worst thing he could possibly bring up.
You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive?
This seems familiar.
You always are.
Indeed.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time.
You smell that?
I haven't forgotten anything.
Smells like quests.
You sure?
Smells like quests. Yep, them's a lot of quests.
I was lied to. I was promised greed as far as the eye can see.
You and I were both like, man, there's gonna be like 30 quests. Nah, I got lied to.
I mean, it's like above average.
Got some recipes.
Sanctfordian, dear.
Ah, there's the defender. But we're gonna be making the ultimate sword, so I don't really wanna. I might. So that's plus 15. That's plus 50. Okay, I was just like, how much better is this ultimate sword? But that looks like the best sword that we can make if I wanted to make it.
That it?
I'll probably have the best gear I can when we come back, but I will take a look at one last thing Because I looked at this while we were off screen, so I kind of want to show what we're going to be dealing with. Now, this isn't to say that's all of the hunts, because it very well could be that a new hunt shows up after doing a quest. Because it did happen. I did, like, Quentin's quest, which changed Lostwing. There's no longer a city there, by the way. It's corrupted by ether. A new hunt showed up there after I did that quest.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Blood Moon, Usher to the Underworld, Gobbermouch, Beigel, and Agni. So it looks like 3 of those are in Waloed, one's in Dhalmekia, and then one's in Senk. So I'll have to do those. I'm not going to do them all on a recording. I feel like that would be filler. There's not really much happening. And at this point, A ranks really aren't much to us. The S ranks are the real good stuff.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of quests here. There's at least 7.
Yeah.
And who knows how many quests are in the other maps, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get this all done by tomorrow so we can finish it. But for now, we must bid thee adieu. And we'll stab Ultima in his origin next time on this thing.
When we fly.
Yeah, you fucked it up. Nah.
Good.
Why would you do this? Why would you stab me like Mother did with her words?
Because I've been playing along all this time.
Oh no,
You've
betrayed me.
I was the Ultima all along.
You've betrayed me. No!